1400cc engines, 5 or 6 cars at the back of the grid. On pole position is Jerry Taylor from Dave Clark, but our camera is with Ross Bygrave, starting 8th on the outside of row 4. Down to the first corner we go, and Bygrave on the outside. Just ahead of him, number 3, Alan Finn, the Purple Machine. They make it safely into the first corner, but there is bodywork flying rather predictably. And everybody safely through, not quite, no. One of the tail-ending 1600cc cars has gone over onto the dirt and back into the track, being hit by somebody. The leaders now, and Alan Finn gets a big thump in to the S's. The leaders now at the S's and through it. Alan Finn punches the starter. And, oh dear, somebody else in trouble. Chris Wood there, the yellow car, on top of number 22, Amos Rooney.
He's looking for a way around the outside of Milligan as they head down towards the chicane, and from 4th on the grid, Nern really giving Milligan a tough time as David Walton loses a place there. Up on the inside of him came number 27, Nick Carr. Looking back from Carr's machine at David Walton, the Brands Patch winner, tucked up behind Carr. Nick Carr in his Beecroft Run Rent-A-Drive machine, trying to fend off David Walton, who's fighting back as they drop down the hill. That's Chris Metcalf behind Walton.
Harris, number 4. Trying there for an inside line. This is Bart Hayden. Bart Hayden hits him and they go off into the bank. A huge impact there. Bart Hayden came across from nowhere. Took the front of Simon Harris's car. Nothing to do with Harris at all, who climbs out unhurt with a very wrecked car indeed, having hit the tar barrier. So did Hayden, who seems to think that perhaps it wasn't his fault.
Oh, it's you! You turned into me! You turned into me, you
No, you prat. You killer.
Oh, look where it's gone off! It's nowhere near the corner! Turn right in.
3 cars fat out there. And this is Neil Danagy, who goes past Keane, who goes past second man, and who looks for a moment or two as he might have got first, but no, drops back to 4th. Second to 4th in one easy lesson, tries on the inside now to snatch 3rd. And theoretically, where he is, he should get it. Well, almost
back as they come down, dear, onto the brakes on this international circuit at Silverstone, and a number of them locking up there, as you can see, as they go into the right-hander at Beckett's, heading down through the island curves here to the tight right-hander at Abbey. Again, very hard on the brakes, and it's pick a line, any line with this Caterham field. That's just as well, because everybody else has to as well. A very wet track facing these cars, and a good getaway as the lights change will be vital to everybody here. Fairly even start from the front row men. David Clark outside of the front row, and look back already, kicking up rooster tails of spray at Ross Bygrave and everybody else following him through. Wipers are on. Unfortunately, that doesn't help clean the inside of the windscreen in these cars, and Richard Hayes' onboard camera shows you just what these drivers are struggling against. He's navigating here using a sextant and compass rather than being able to see his way down the Craner curves. Hay up into 5th place from his 6th place on the grid. But a stunning start, because going into 2nd place there was 69, Thomas Jakovic, the Austrian driver who started 10th. Well, Richard Hay goes around the outside of pole man Jerry Taylor, and a weave as Taylor comes back. Hay's got a couple of wheels on the grass, it's not coming back. Oh dear, well, he gets off the throttle and onto the brakes very sensibly, but Richard Hay drops a long way.